took the decision to disfellowship him. That word is used by Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses don't use the word shun or shunning. They refer to it as disfellowship, disfellowshipping, disfellowshipped, because that really gives the sense of what's taking place within this particular religious community. Disfellowship literally means no further spiritual fellowship with the individual. And as I point out, sorry, Chief Justice. As I point out at paragraph 22 of my factum, the nature of the relationship then of a disfellowship person is not completely shunned. The disfellowship person is able to come into the congregation, to the congregation meetings. They're able to attend in the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses. They're able to sit wherever they like. They can sing the spiritual songs with the congregation. As far as their family members are concerned, normal family relations continue with the exception of spiritual fellowship.
You mentioned something changed with one of your children. Could you share that with us?
Well, at one point, one of our children took a job and was exposed to questionable association with coworkers, and sadly, this led to a disfellowshipping.
Tell us, how did you handle that bitter disappointment?
Well, it was one of the hardest things that I ever had to face. I had many sleepless nights praying to Jehovah, but I came to realize that we needed to trust in what Proverbs 22 and verse 6 says. Train a boy in the way he should go. Even when he grows old, he will not depart from it.
We began to question ourselves as parents. I mean, where did we go wrong? Were we too strict? Were we too lenient? Just what did we do that was wrong? But one thing we did for sure, and that's in addition to multiple times with praying to Jehovah, we made sure that we cling to our spiritual routine.
So we understand that your child is doing well spiritually now. We're very happy about that. What was it that moved your child to return to Jehovah?
Well, it was the missed association with the family, and here's why. I had always told our kids, I told our kids that I would die for you, I love you, would die for you, but if you ever leave Jehovah, I wouldn't be there. And they knew that we wouldn't waver on this. But sad to say, and as hard as it was, we had to cut off all association.
So one final thought, if you could. There may be others in our audience who are undergoing a similar experience. Could you share something specific that helped the both of you to endure this difficult situation?
Well, for me, I was encouraged to continue to pioneer, and even though I knew I would just be a body in the car, my friends encouraged me to come out anyway, where they listened to me, they laughed with me, and they cried with me, and that's just what I needed.
And for me, I always knew that Jehovah expected me, as the head of the family, to take the lead, to step up and take the lead when it came to the discipline and mental regulating of Jehovah. But when I realized that this time the discipline was coming from Jehovah himself, I had to not step up, but I had to step back and loyally follow Jehovah in the way that he was running this discipline. And this is what helped me to understand my role in the situation.
Well, we want to thank you both very much for your excellent example and sharing that personal experience.
Well, we have a couple of sisters that we want to interview. Melody is 10 years old, and she was baptized late last year in November. So I have a couple of questions for you, Melody. First of all, what specific fear has at times challenged you in your service to Jehovah?
Well, a specific fear deals with one of my sisters who is disfellowshipped, and she had contacted me before my baptism and was encouraging me to keep in contact with her. And even though I do miss her and love her, I know that if I didn't maintain contact with her, it would be difficult to stop communicating with her if I started.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. Now, Melody, how has Jehovah helped you overcome that fear?
Well, Jehovah has helped me cope in many ways. He gave me the courage to stand up to her and tell her that I couldn't communicate with her at all because I didn't want to hurt my relationship with Jehovah. And he also helped me with so much sorrow and loneliness and missing her. So growing my relationship with Jehovah through prayer and studying has really helped with this and all my fears.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing that, Melody.